showing you guys how to be making some money in GTA Online. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our start menu, go to online, and then find a new session. Now what you want to do is try to get into a session by yourself. So just keep jumping from session to session until you can find a session where you're alone, so you don't have anyone griefing you. That's the best way to do it. That way we can finally get started. I can show you guys how to make some money. So we'll be spawning my nightclub. Now the nightclubs, doesn't matter which one you get. They're all good. You know, it just depends on the location. All the upgrades are the same. They're no different. Okay, hold on one second. I want to make sure you guys can hear me real quick. Okay. You guys hear me good? Okay. You guys hear me good? Okay, it looks like it. Sounds like it's working. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys what you guys are gonna need to get started, and I'll also show you how much I have in my nightclub at the moment. So as you guys can see, I haven't really upgraded it. It's because I'm not really worried about that right now. Okay, so you come over here to this side. This is our computer. That computer is that's Tony's computer. Yeah. Okay, so become a CEO. And then when you have a nightclub, you just go to nightclub management. Oh wait, no, you go to warehouse management. Sorry about that. Alright, so now you get the first technician free, and then you have to buy the rest. Now usually to buy all of them, it's about $1 million. Can't really remember. I think it was a little more, or a little bit less. And what is a technician? Well, he's basically somebody that works for you, and he'll go to one of your MC businesses, and you don't have to have supplies in your MC business to for your technician to make you money. All you have to have is your MC businesses up and running. That's it. No supplies. You could be completely empty, and your technicians will bring you in money. They'll be making product in your MC business, and they'll take that product and bring it to your nightclub. But does that mean that you're going to be losing your supplies that you make just in your MC business alone? No, because like I said, you don't need supplies in your MC business. You just need those businesses up and running. Same thing with the bunker. Now, as you guys can see, I am using 4 technicians at the moment. I got all 5 available. I mean, I got all 5 of my technicians paid for. But I don't have the last one at a location. See, I got cargo and shipments, sporting goods, and organic produce. Organic produce is weed. Sporting goods is bunker. Cargo and shipments is CEO crates. So those are the ones you definitely want to get. There are a few more, but I won't really get into the details with that. Currently, I'm at 83,000. And then here, you get to see how much each one of the businesses are making. Oh, yeah, that's right. I also have cash in creation. I just got that one, actually. This one seems to fill up pretty quickly, actually. Now, the nice thing is you can fill up your business completely. And I believe you could sell it all in one trip. But as this fills up, you could do MC work to make your MC businesses fill up. But if you're playing solo, it's not really the best option. But let me show you what else you can do. You could run your bunker, and if you got your bunker fully upgraded, you could go up to 175,000. You could sell with one vehicle. That's if you're fully upgraded inside the bunker. If not, you could go up to 125,000, sell with one vehicle. So that is pretty nice. And then I believe I paid 1.6 or 1.7 million just for the nightclub alone. Okay. So now let's actually get started on how to make the money. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of people in this session, so we'll find another one. Okay, so now the bunker you want to get is the one that's in the middle of the city. It doesn't have to be a certain one exactly. Any ones are like in the middle. So you could get the one by the highway in the middle. You could get the one by the water. It really doesn't matter. It's good to get the one that's closer to the city because you want to sell in Los Santos because that pays out the most. Regardless if you live all the way in Paleto Bay or not, there's no reason to drive from Paleto Bay to Los Santos because it'll pay you the same if you live halfway closer. You get to beat it in less time, and if you get into an accident or you have trouble completing the sale, it's going to be much easier for you to complete it because you're much closer. And not only that, even if you do supply runs. But for this method, we're not doing supply runs, we're buying supplies for our bunkers. And the supplies will cost 75,000. So we'll just keep checking on the bunker over and over again. Keep buying supplies. Now don't buy supplies until the supplies you already bought have been used up already. And then besides that, we're going to be running the CEO crates and the CEO warehouse, which is import export. We're going to source a vehicle and we're going to sell it for 100,000, but we pay 20,000 to upgrade that vehicle, so we're only making 80,000. Now if we cause any damage to when we're sourcing the vehicle or when we're selling the vehicle, we will lose money. So try not to cause too much damage to that vehicle. And you don't need any friends helping you with this. And with the CEO crates, you do not want to get the large warehouse. You want to get the small warehouse. I recommend getting the warehouse for 250,000. It's the cheapest one. You don't need the most expensive small warehouse. Might as well just get the cheapest one because the cheapest one is a good location and it saves you a whole lot of money. And it's a lot cheaper to get started because if you don't have any of these businesses when you start out, I recommend you start with CEO crates. Get the cheapest office for $1 million, and then you get the cheapest CEO crates, and you can easily make money. Okay, so here's a good session. Now when you buy crates, you only want to buy 2 crates at a time, because you only pay 2,000 for 1 crate. If you buy the max is 3 at a time, you pay 6,000 for each crate. But by buying 1 crate, you're only paying 2,000. Now I'll go into a more in-depth video on each business, but for the moment, I won't be doing that. Okay, so let's call in our terabyte. Let's go get a vehicle over here. No, I guess there's not one. Okay, let's just get this one. And your terabyte spawns about, I believe, less than a mile from me. Very close. Not too far. See, just down the road, not that far away. And what you're also going to want is the Oppressor Mark II. You don't have to have it. It's just good to have because it'll speed up the process, because you can store it in your terabyte. As you can see, I have it right there. And you could just hop on that and fly right out. Oh, it must have been destroyed. Or it's probably impounded. Hold on.
Morse Mutual Insurance. How can we help you?
Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay.
10,000. Okay, before we get started, let's get that other vehicle, so I don't forget about it. See,
Morse Mutual.
spawn right there.
How can I be of service?
Scramjet.
I think we can handle that.
Okay, so now let's start with the crates. So you see 18,000, which means you pay 6,000 for 1 crate, and then you got 2 crates. You pay 4,000 for each crate, but that's still not worth it, because you might not even be able to get all the other crates. You know, it's easier doing 1. And there is a cooldown timer for the crates.
You got the pickup point on your GPS? Okay.
Now if you do got the
All looks cool
oppressor,
from here.
wait until
Just
she
collect the
hangs
goods
up
and bring
and
them
then
to the
get on your
warehouse.
oppressor and fly out. Because then you could just hit the gas and he flies out. If you get on the oppressor right away and try to fly out, you gotta keep tapping it, the gas R2 to try to get out, and he won't go, you know. It will like glitch out. But if you wait until she hangs up, then you know you could just get out of there right away. You don't have to keep tapping the trigger. And you can fly over all the roads. You can boost once, and the boost really isn't helpful. And most of the time you are close to the crates. You're not too far, as you guys can see. I'm less than a mile, so we're pretty close. And then make sure you go back to your interaction menu. Send your terabyte back to your warehouse. I mean to your nightclub. Oh, it looks like we're past it. So that way we could call it wherever we are in the city again. And then it just told us our terabyte has been delivered. Very straightforward. It won't always be like this easy. You just pick up the vehicle. So you just drive all the way to the location. Don't worry about these guys. They won't cause too much damage to you. Because when they shoot you from behind, it's basically like the back is bulletproof. And they don't shoot at your tires, so you should be fine. Your main concern is other players. But there's only one other person. He probably won't even mess with us. Yeah, just keep on driving. Do not worry about these guys. Now, it does take a while to fill up your warehouse, but it's okay. Because when you do finally fill it up, it's pretty easy to sell by yourself. And you make a total of 204,000 profit when you sell. You pay 32,000 for all the crates all together for 16 crates. You easily make that money back. So it is pretty much worth it. I recommend you do it this way. If you have friends, it's much better because you could either do it in a bigger warehouse or you could do it in the same size warehouse, but you could source more crates at a time. Now, like I said, you will be paid more, but you know, you also have more friends as well. So let's see. Looks like I have 4 crates. And then every time you enter, it tells you how much you can sell for, 52,000. At the bottom by the minimap, and right here also says 52,000 for 4 crates, which is all the crates I have. Or you can sell for 2 crates, 22,000, or 1 crate for 10,000. Now you always want to sell all your crates. And then you have special items. And that's just like special crates you just get. They're very high priced. I've only got one. I believe it was for 155,000, just 1 crate alone. Oh, okay, now we're in the session by ourselves. You come over here, you can upgrade your vehicles. These are your delivery vehicles that you use. The truck is slow. The boat is very slow. But it's a 1 vehicle, I believe. I've only done the boat one once. And I believe it's just 1 every time. The truck is usually with 2, sometimes it's with 1. But delivering 2 trucks isn't really that hard. Okay, so now, what you want to do is you want to call your oppressor. Call any vehicle, actually. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't have to be the oppressor. And then go to your terabyte. Then you can't call your terabyte until your personal vehicle is finally delivered. Call your terabyte. You're on your vehicle. And just wait for your terabyte to spawn. Okay, now it finally spawned. And if you have the same CEO Crazy Warehouse I have, it'll always spawn over here your terabyte when you call it right away. And then also with the oppressor, you could go in just like that easy. You just drive up to it and press right. Go back on the computer. As you see, if we do crates, it gives us a cooldown timer, but we're not going to be doing crates again. We're going to be doing vehicle cargo. Now, as you guys can see, we did not pay for that.
Okay, so
We only
SecuriServe
pay when we
couldn't get the
modify
car's
the
present
vehicle.
location, but they got a picture of its last sighting. It's on the way to you now. Try to narrow down the location from the pic, get the car, and bring it into the warehouse.
Now listen to what she says when she calls when you source vehicles, because then you'll have somewhat of an idea on what you have to do to get the vehicle, because sometimes she says it's just parked and waiting for me to pick it up. Sometimes, you know, you get a message, but you won't know if you don't listen to her. So this is basically all the way at the top of the map. So now with the oppressor, what you want to do, because you don't go to the top speed when you're flying, what you want to do is you want to fly on the ground because you go much faster. So you get there quicker, and we're gonna go all the way to Paleto Bay. So we might as well just stay on the road. And I believe you hardly ever could fall off of this oppressor. Like only 10% of the time you're on this, you should fall off. 90%, you know, you're always on this, even when you bang in other cars. See, if you're on the other oppressor, most likely you would already fell off right away. Okay, so let's just fly over. So I got the bunker that's right back over there. That's a really good one to have. We will be visiting our bunker soon. And I will be making a video once I finally do fill up my nightclub all the way. And when I sell, so you guys can see what the sell missions are like. I'll be doing that with all my businesses. So I got the bunker, I got the nightclub, I got the weed farm, I got cash and carry, cash and creation. I will be getting meth and cocaine. More MC businesses you have, the better, because you get some like more technicians to go to more businesses to give you more money in your MC businesses. So now we gotta go this way. It's that factory right there where all the lights you can see right down there. Now I'm just gonna parachute over there because you know it takes a while to go all the way down. So let's just get a little bit closer. You always get a parachute on the oppressor, which is nice. Make sure you're not too close to the ground when you jump off like that, because you can't pull your parachute right away. And I'm not sure when your oppressor lands when you jump off. Oh, we went too far. I'm not sure if it causes damage. I think it lands really slowly and carefully. Okay, so I said it was over here somewhere. Let's check again. Oh, okay. You know what? I was wrong. Not over here. I know exactly where it was. I went to the wrong spot. See, it lands perfectly, so I don't think it really causes damage. It was down over here. Somewhere by the lumberyard where that tall dude is. Oh, okay, okay. I got it. Right, see, here we go. So we are by ourselves. Now what you want to do is be careful. Be looking at your minimap the entire time when you get in it right away. Because the computer players might end up coming after us. The NPCs. And if they do, what you want to do is park off the road and get out. Okay, it looks like no one's coming. But just keep looking just to be safe. Okay, so we got cops on us. So all you want to do is go to your phone, call Lester, if you can.
Hey, what's going on?
There
Okay,
we go.
okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Now just try not to crash, because it will cause damage, and as soon as you deliver it to your warehouse, you will have to pay that fee to fix the damages. Same thing goes when you sell. Once you sell, and if you destroy your vehicle, it causes some damage, you'll have to pay for that. Once you give it to the owner. Or the buyer, I mean, I should say. You'll get paid less money. So just be very careful. No, yes, I know it's gonna take a while to get back. Sorry I can't cut the videos and edit them. Not quite too sure how to do that just yet. But once I figure it out, we will be doing that to make my videos much shorter. So very straightforward. You saw it was pretty easy, but it's not always this easy. Like I said, just with the CEO crates, sometimes this is more challenging. When the NPCs come after you, it is much harder. Sometimes they get a couple shots out of us. It's okay. If you get less than $10,000 worth of damages, then you're still making very good profit. It's still making about 40,000. So try not to go beyond 10,000. Try not to get any damage at all, so you get much more profit. So don't be freaking out once you start getting shot at or you get a little bit of damage, you know. Only be worried if you go beyond $10,000 worth of damages. And I recommend you do this by yourself, not with friends, because if your friends cause damage to your vehicle, you're the one that's responsible for paying for those damages when you're sourcing. And then if you're selling and they cause damage, you'll get paid less. So, something to want. Oh, hold on one moment. I got a comment. Let me see my comment. Let's see how I could check my comments real quick. Let me just make sure the audio is good. Last time I was making a video, you guys didn't really hear me clear. Hold on. Last time I was making a video, you guys didn't really hear me clear. Hold on. Wow, that's funny. Okay. Now let's continue on. Yeah, I thought it'd be better if I didn't put the comment up in the video, but I also can't see if anybody joins. I got to go to YouTube and check that, so I won't be doing it full screen like I am right now because since I can't see all that. So don't actually follow the waypoint, just keep going straight to the warehouse I have. Oh, and the thing about the warehouses is you want to get the cheapest warehouse that costs you 1.5 million. It's the cheapest one and it's the best one to get. It's the best location. Just take this exact same route as I'm doing. Because it'll take us right up to the warehouse. Even though it said turn back there, don't listen to the GPS all the time. Sometimes other ways are better. Okay, we're getting very close. As soon as we get there, we're gonna be selling right away. We gotta first upgrade it though, actually. That's where we'll pay our 20,000. Now be careful of that, but if it happens, it's not that big of a deal. Only 843,000. That's not much. But try not to do that. And also be careful. There are sometimes players waiting over here. That doesn't mean they're gonna try to destroy your vehicle. But you know, you can never be too sure. And you could store up to 40 vehicles in all the warehouses. So this is the computer you go to sell your vehicles. And you can check all the vehicles you have. Now you only want to sell top range. And the way you want to do this is you want 10 top range. You want 10 standard and 10 mid range. And you're only selling top range vehicles. Why? Because top range sells for the most. And the reason why you want 10 standard and 10 mid range is because it glitches out the game a little bit. It's not exactly a glitch, it's more like an exploit. And you do that because you get top range vehicles more often, and you always want to sell your top range as soon as you get one. So as you see, it says commission offer 100,000. That's what we'll get once we sell, but we have to pay 20,000 for upgrades, so we're only making 80,000. Now that is very good. That's better than any of these businesses. But if you combined a few businesses together, like the bunker, the nightclub, and the MC businesses, you will make a whole lot of money. Because while you're making that money in the background, you're selling this vehicle and doing crates. And the upgrades really don't matter what you pick, just do it super quick. The faster you do it, the faster you get sold. Now you want to follow my exact route as soon as we leave, because there will be enemies that come after us.
Okay, the work's been done. Take the car to the buyer and don't let another organization get in the way.
And to avoid that spin out that you just saw me do, like, let me show you. See, because I'm tapping on the gas all the way, so it's kind of doing a burnout and I don't have good traction. What you do is just barely tap the gas once you take off and then drive. And then you see those guys were shooting at us. You want to pull in here, so that way they don't damage your vehicle. They just did just now, but you know, that was my fault. That wasn't a big deal because just showing you guys how to make money. So basically just getting cover somewhere, doesn't really matter where, anywhere is good. And just wait here. More will come. Now they usually come from this road, or they'll come from that back alley over there. The best spot is to go up this ladder over there. See, they shoot at you, not your vehicle. That's why you get out. And the reason why this is not the best spot all the time, because, you know, there's stuff in the way sometimes. Eat snacks once in a while, you know, it saves time, so you don't have to run all the way back over here when you die. Looks like they're coming from behind, so just go and cover over here. Oh wait, no, they're going to the front. Okay. I'm gonna run over here before they get here. And you have more than enough time to deliver your vehicle, so don't worry about wasting time here. And usually at this amount of time you have left, usually that indicates that no more come. But you do want to wait a little bit. You see, someone just came on the minimap. Usually when there's like 12-13 minutes left, they stop coming. It just all depends, it's random. And because it caused damage, I'm only getting 99,000. Okay, we should be good now. Then when you push down and you look up in the left hand corner, you can see how much exactly I lost. It says $434. Plus I lost that 800 when we were sourcing. So that just adds on top of it. So you want to be careful with that. And after this, all you do is you just go to your bunker and you buy supplies. That's all you do, and then you go back to another crate mission. And then after you do another crate mission, you do vehicles. After you do a vehicle, you sell crates. And the reason why you do it that way, the reason why you don't just sell vehicles over and over again, because every time you sell one vehicle, you gotta wait 20 minutes for a cooldown timer. To avoid that cooldown timer, you sell a crate. Or you buy a crate, bring it back to your warehouse, and so you don't have to wait for the cooldown timer for your CEO crates, you source a vehicle. But usually you gotta source like 1 to 3 crates before you can source another vehicle, because sometimes the crates are very close and you can easily do it in under 20 minutes. But waiting for crates is only like a couple minutes. You can easily just go rob a store and then call on your terabyte, and you know, you can do another crates mission. And then just make sure you constantly go back to your bunker. And the reason why you use the bunker is because you go up to 175,000 once you're fully upgraded. I recommend you guys upgrading your bunker all the way. Because with the other MC businesses, when you fill them up to a not too high of a price, you already have more than one vehicle that you have to deliver. So that's why the bunker is the best when you're doing solo. The MC businesses are mainly good when you play with other players helping you. But with that said, all you gotta do is just keep doing that over and over again constantly, and you'll be making millions. And if you really want to make more money, if you're playing on the PlayStation 4, what you can do is you could go to network, and then you could set up an internet connection. And what you want to do is you want to hit custom. You don't want to click easy, just hit custom, so that way you could change some things up. Then just keep clicking X on everything until it says MTU. You change your MTU to 800. After that, you just continue. You test your internet connection. After that, you load up into another match in GTA Online. And every time you go into a new session, you'll always be by yourself. And if people do join you, they will lag out over time. So that way you'll never have to worry about another player messing with you. Or you could just jump from session to session, because you can't do this on Xbox. You can only do this on the PlayStation. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Send me a message. You guys can find me on Facebook. It's the same as my gamer tag. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.